lotus is a flower that you see on lily pads growing in ponds, okay? So we'll take our lotus flower right to our heart. This is a heart opening chakra. And this symbol of a lotus flower is the symbol of purity. The roots run deep into the pond, holding it firm and strong. It's a symbol of light, beauty, emerging from darkness. So apply this to your life. Here we have a dark time. However, we're emerging into lightness and beauty within. So we can grow from the darkness, the muddy soil, plant our roots deep, firmly with our families, intact, and grow this beautiful lotus flower. It comes out of the water pure and white. So just keeping this right next to your heart, feeling the beat of your heart, closing your eyes now, and softening. Just finding your natural breath. Just notice any thoughts, catch them like snowflakes falling and let them just dissipate. And then invite the energy to fly up into the sky, into the air as you inhale, keeping your hands spread, opening up the palm, and then letting it go, feeling the sun shine down upon you, exhaling, letting your hands come all the way back through towards the center, opening the heart lotus flower and inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, letting it go all the way down, and then gently placing your hands on your knees. Find a gentle inhale as you look up. And exhale, just round your spine out. Just finding the seated, easy, gentle cat-cows. Finding that strength in the breath as you inhale. The energy to ignite your body as we move today. Exhale, rounding your spine. And then coming to your tabletop position onto your mat. So your knees and hands are down onto the mat. Tabletop position. Inhale, we'll look up towards the sky. And exhale, rounding your spine out, looking down towards your knees. Inhale, looking up, bending your elbows as you look up. Exhale, rounding your spine. Inhale, looking up. Finding a couple more on your own. Just finding it on your own as I watch you move your body. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, looking down. Good. 2 more, just like that. And then take your body, find a wide stance with your knees and shift it back to child's pose, lengthening your hands just for this really long stretch. And then coming through on an inhale, sliding like a snake all the way through, holding it in a baby cobra. Finding this breath right here. Inhale, lifting it up. Coming to your knees now and shifting your hips back to that child's pose. And we're going to do that again. So inhale, sliver through, bring your head down towards the mat. Inhale, coming up like a cobra, legs are intact. Exhale, bringing it down through child's pose. Just a little energetic rolling through child's pose, through cobra, all the way through cobra. And then coming back, meeting me with knees attached to the mat, tabletop. Notice where your wrists are, right underneath your elbow, stacked upon your shoulders. And stay here for just a moment. Bring your toes up, point and flex your toes, warming up. Kind of move your toes. Sometimes we get kinks if we don't shift and move. And then taking your toes down on the mat and find your first upside down movement, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And then take a walk with your hands all the way to your feet and find the forward fold. Perhaps a bend of your knees and a hug behind. And then inhale, half lift. We'll take a couple sun salutations before we go. Exhale, let your head go. Take your hands down on a walk all the way to plank pose right here. Find your strength, your energy, your core right now. Maybe a rock forward and a rock back. Finding that strong breath. And we'll just take one knee tap on each side. So right knee to right elbow, send it back. Find the core energy. Left to left elbow. And then straighten it back up. Shift your body all the way down, knees, chest, and chin, or that chaturanga going down like the push-up, all the way, sending your heart through, upward facing dog, breathing, drawing your shoulders away, and then rolling over your toes, exhaling, downward dog, pedal it out. Now we're gonna float to the top, so that's a gentle hop, or you walk. So it's your choice. If you're with me, I'm gonna hop. So I'm gonna look at my hands, low hop, float to the top. Let your head hang. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Let your hands go all the way down to the mat. Float your feet back, a gentle hop to the back of the mat. And coming back through that chaturanga, finding your vinyasa, your sun salutation. So taking it down, halfway, holding it, shifting it forward, inhaling, looking up, upward facing dog. Breathing. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. So right now, here's what I'm going to invite you to do. One foot kicks your booty, then the other foot kicks. So you know where this can lead us, which is the donkey kick. So your challenge, if you want it, is for 5 donkey kicks, and it's a soft land on your feet when you land. So it's a gentle hop, and you find almost a shift where you're holding yourself in a handstand almost. 5 of these, feeling the strength. And when you're done, gently land, straighten your knees, plant your knees, shift back to that child's pose, letting your third eye rest, massaging it out, and getting ready to move into our movement series. So taking what you need, shifting your hips, and then we'll meet up on our feet. So finding your knees and then growing up, standing up, and getting ready for our movement. Can I just get a thumbs up, or can you hear me okay? I feel like I'm shouting, but can you guys give me a thumbs up if you hear me? Yes? Okay. All right. So here we go. Our first series is going to be coming to the side of your mat. So perhaps the right side of your mat. You're right here. We've done these before. It's going to be a large step with a deep squat, shifting your arms out. Finding your way. Explosive if you want it. If you want to move fast, then make it go for you. So I'll count us down when we're at 10 here in a minute. So get a little lower in your squat, really opening up your heart and just finding the movement for yourself. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why aren't you moving? What's happening? Are we still there? What's gentle taps with the left knee. So exhale, coming down, inhale, lifting up. And this is where you can have a chair for balance. One more. And then bringing your arms up. Now we're going to bow down forward to lightning bolt. So reach it straight out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, forward. Straight long lines around on your back, reaching strong. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhaling all the way down, going to dragonfly twist. So hands plant on the mat. Open up your right arm, twist up. Breathe. Dragonfly twist. Now take your right arm and let's shift it to the outside of the left hand. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, shifting your hand. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, last one right here. Inhale, lifting it, taking it all the way down. Finding your way to downward dog, walking your hands back straight up, rolling it out. Coming to the left side of your mat. Here we go. We've got our deep squats, maybe a little bit lower. Find your hops. We're not doing this long, so go for it. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Good job. 6. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Little bounce, little shake. So now we'll take right leg back, I think, is where we're at. Right leg goes back. Inhale, looking up. Dipping down. Exhaling. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, going down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling down. Inhaling, going up. And then we'll take a forward bend to that lightning bolt, reaching strong, long lines of energy. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lightning bolt. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale all the way, reaching straight long, and then all the way down. Find your dragonfly twist. Open up, reaching your left arm straight above. And then taking that twist to the opposite side of the mat, reaching up, inhaling, exhaling, coming down, inhaling, reaching up, last one, exhaling, going down, inhaling, coming up. Hands will plant. Take a child's pose if you need it. Shift your hips, and we'll come back up, finding our feet again, and just making a little motion. Next pose is not as active right now. It's for goddess squat. So, here we come. We're in goddess squat. Drawing your pelvic floor forward. Strong energy. Squat low. Taking your hands out. We're going to do some punches. Okay, so don't extend that elbow too far. And find the punches maybe getting a little bit lower in your squat. Really punch. Come on. Punch the energy out. All your frustrations, give it away, let it go. I used to do a boxing class in Florida. It's really a great stress reliever. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold it. Take your arms, bring them up. Inhale, keeping the goddess squat. Bring your hands back to that lotus right in front of your heart. Now, can we come maybe to one tippy toe, then the other, and then down, down. Bring it up, one heel, the other heel, down, down. Now, on the tippy toes, both of them. Yes, you can. Here we have 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Release your lotus all the way up, straighten out. Coming to the right side of your mat. And bringing your arms to the right. And we're going to do that, I like to call these watermelon crunchers, right? So we're popping, coming through across the midline, crunching that watermelon, finding a hop, or you just stand, and you find it your way. Here we go. Explode it, bring it in. Yes. 10, 9, not do. So here we go. Find your explosion. This is called PL yoga. Stands for plyometric yoga. Here we go for 10, 9, good job, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out your shoulders. Step touch. Grab a drink. Roll your shoulders forward. Maybe some movement. Figure 8 movements with your arms. Yes, good job. So we have 2 more sets here of different things, and then Shauna will take it away. You're going to love this next one, I promise. So, we're going to do jack squats for 2, and then we'll go back, back. Okay? Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, lunge back, switch your foot, squat, jack. Good. 1, 2, lunge, lunge, squat, squat, lunge, lunge. I should say jack, jack, lunge, lunge. Jack, jack, lunge, lunge. Jack, yes. Find it your own way. Find your movement. Okay, hold it here. Just jacks. Just squat jacks. You can be right here, or you can be, I've got a challenge for you. Superman jacks. For 5 of them, you stay right here, or you follow me for Superman, which is exploding, coming down, landing it. So this is 1. Come on, 2. We have 5. 3. Squat. 4. 5. You keep going if you need to do your 5. And then just a little jog it out. Nice work. Nice work. Catch your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands in that beautiful lotus. Bring your right leg. Kickstand it. Bring it to your shin. Just not on your knee. You know where we're going. It's going to be tree. So just with your hands right here though. You can bring your leg up a little bit higher, finding your gentle breath again. So from here, we're going to try to take this leg that's bent to a warrior 3. So that right leg will extend out behind you, keeping that mudra out in front of you. And then bring that knee, bend everything in together, holding it. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, crunching it in. Inhaling, lengthening. 1 more. Exhale, crunch it in. Set it down. Inhaling, rising up. Exhale, coming down. We'll take our second side. So our left leg will lift for that tree. Finding your way. This time, we'll take the arms and expand them. Like Once a Day, that song I put on your playlist called Once a Day. Shauna's husband played that really loud one morning when we were getting ready to go skiing. And I play it all the time now. Once a day, give somebody a hug. Probably more than once a day, but it's a good reminder to show the love. And then bringing your legs straight back for that warrior 3. Expanding your arms though, more like an airplane. And then bringing them straight out. And then we'll crunch everything in, holding it, finding that focus, inhaling, lengthening it. Exhaling, crunching it in. Inhaling, lengthening. 1 more. Exhaling, crunching it in, rooting it down. Good job. Last set. Can't leave without my favorite for speed skaters. So we start slow. We're skating. You know, I used to be a
Making your way to plank position, we're going to alternate forearm plank. So taking right arm up and then down, left arm up, pushing up, and going back down on the left side, and then taking the right side, pushing up, going back down. Keep alternating your arms, just following my voice, even though I'm not maybe in sync with the rhythm. And then we'll take it into a mountain climber. So moving as fast as you would like. Right and left connects right and left elbow. Faster if you can. Keep it up. You've got this. Finding that core strength and then holding in plank position. And we're going to go ahead and take the dropping down, down, up, up, alternating those arms just to keep it in rhythm. Taking it down, down, up, up. You can keep the breath going. Almost there, drawing in the core strength, up, up, down, down. And we'll get ready for our next set of mountain climbers. We've got a couple of more. Here we go, mountain climb. It's a little bit harder on the second set. You don't have to bring your knees in as high. Finding the power, you've got this. Pump it out. Here we go. Keep going. And then pushing it up, downward facing dog, taking your right leg high to the sky, 3-limb, and then bringing it forward, and then rising into the dragonfly twist. So your right arm will reach up to the sky as you look up, and then you'll gently bring your arm down and then send that leg back high to the sky or just right to downward dog. And then we'll bring our left side and we'll open up to dragonfly. So that left arm extends high. We send it up long, 3-limb. We keep rotating right leg, steps through, inhaling, looking up, dragonfly, making this movement as much in alignment as you can. And we'll take our left side, open up that left arm, bringing it down, coming back, downward dog. Right side lifting up, dragonfly, right arm up, sending that leg back. Left leg comes high, left arm spins up to the sky, downward dog, 3-limb, right leg, right arm opens, taking it back, pushing it, shifting those hips back and forth, breathing, finding your own breath. Finding a breath again, maybe taking a rest in child's pose. We'll prepare for our next set. In this next set, we're going to push back into downward dog. And we'll find our opposite connect. So we'll touch our right hand to our left ankle. And then we'll come to plank. We'll do a push-up. For modification, you can be down on your knees. And then we'll connect with our opposite side, continuing to alternate our arms. So plank, push up, downward facing dog, right goes to left, plank, push up, coming back, pushing back, hips high to the sky, left hand will connect, coming to plank, pushing up, downward dog, right to left, plank, push up, finding your breath, left to right, plank pose, pushing up, right connects left, plank, push up, finding that next set. Keep it just like this. Push up, downward dog. Just finding a moment of stillness in your downward facing dog. Maybe taking a longer, slower breath and letting it go through your nose and mouth. And then coming to your child's pose. Bending your elbows, connecting your hands in that prayer position, just resting them on the upper back and between the shoulder blades. Finding a moment of stillness. And preparing for our next strengthening pose for our back. We'll slide onto our bellies. And we're going to come into a motion that's going to look like a Y with our arms long and strong out to the corners of our mat. And then we'll lift our chest up and make our connect to a W. So you can let your feet rest on the mat and go into a Y and then pull back W. And then we'll go Y and W. Finding your breath, Y and pull back W. Continuing on your own, finding the lift of your chest as you pull back to a W, landing softly as you go to the Y, lengthening and pulling back, opening the heart up as you pull into the W. Couple more at the rhythm of your own pace. And then coming back up into tabletop position. So we're getting ready for our next set. This will be doing a push-up either on your knees or your toes, going down to our bellies, and then making that Y with our arms again. So getting ready, coming your way to your push-up position, or actually, coming your way to a push-up position, going down like a push-up, sending your arms out long, pushing back up, full body push-up, coming down, Y, push up, going slowly down, sending your arms to that Y, pushing that body up, coming back down, pushing into a Y, push up, letting it go down to the mat, sending your arms to the Y, push up, finding that strength. Push-ups are so good for us, for the whole body. If you want to get stronger, have more definition, do push-ups every day. So pushing up, going down, coming into the Y, and then finding your place of rest for a moment. For our next set, we'll be doing swimmers. So we'll rest down on our belly. We'll lift our right leg and our left arm, and we'll extend it, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. So right and left foot, and keep going, lifting up the back. The head comes up as you lift the leg and the opposite arm, finding it on your own now. Swimming, reaching, lengthening. And eventually we're going to make our way to moving fast. So we're going to move our arms and our legs like we're kicking in the water, and reaching our arms back and forth. So splashing that water, kicking, and arms are going too. Just going as fast as you can. Swimming, imagining yourself somewhere warm, kicking and swimming. All of us together. And then relaxing on the mat. Breathing, releasing your energy right into the earth. And bending your knees and finding the windshield wiper from one side to the next, just releasing. Noticing how you feel, hopefully a little bit more energetic in our power movement flow today. And eventually we're going to make our way onto our backs, coming into a bridge position. So just letting your legs naturally go out straight. Your arms, give them a stretch, and then coming to one side, making your way onto your bottom, and then lying down onto the mat, and letting your feet come into that 90-degree position. Your arms are long down by your side. So coming into that bridge pose, we're going to take marches. So we'll lift one leg. So we'll take our right leg, then our left leg, then our right, keeping that bridge pose, marching, extending those legs one at a time, continuing on your own. Right leg, left leg, right leg will lift, left leg will lift, right leg, left leg. Continuing at the rhythm of your breath. Just pushing up in the bridge pose, we'll take inch up, inch down. Both legs are down now. inch up, inch down, inch up, inch down, and continuing just like this, finding the little motion. Inch up, inch down, continuing drawing those glutes tighter together. Inch up, inch down, couple more, and we'll make our way to the mat and windshield wiper those knees back and forth, just releasing any tightness. And then coming back to the neutral position, taking your right and sending it straight up to the sky, coming to that bridge, and then we'll take the right leg down and up, really flexing the leg, letting it go down and lifting it back up, keeping that bridge hold. If this bridge is becoming too hard, you can always put a pillow underneath your back, your low back. Continuing on that right side, holding it up towards the ceiling, and just inch up, inch down, pulses, and then letting it go down. We'll take it on the second side, so lifting your knees hugging them into your chest, and we'll extend our left leg high to the sky, and then we'll lift up into that bridge pose, and we'll take it with our lifting of our legs. So as we exhale, we'll send our leg long, inhale, and exhale. Lifting, straightening the leg, and lifting, continuing on your own. Now we'll take a few pulses. Leg is straight up to the ceiling, breathing, lifting, pulsing, inch up, inch down, and then letting the leg go down and hugging the knees in. Taking a nice breath. And we'll do our figure 4 pigeon. So cross your right over your left, thread your hands through, and just find the deep release of the hip. And softening your shoulders. Winding down now. Just kicking it out, both feet kicking, shaking out any energy you need to shake out. And we'll come to the second side. So we'll cross our left over our right, threading our hands through for that figure 4 pigeon on the left side. Just breathe, soften, release into the mat. And gently coming out of the figure 4 pigeon, windshield wiper your legs. And then we'll come into a spinal easy twist. So let your knees fall to the right. Bring your arms out to the side in a T position, looking over to your left side. Breathing into the twist. Releasing your legs, your knees towards the ground. Closing your eyes. Softening. And then gently bringing your legs up through the middle and letting them fall to the left side. Looking towards your right now. Sometimes I like to put a pillow in between my legs to release any tightness that I might feel in my hips. Just soften your shoulders. Relax that third eye, the center of your forehead. And then gently bringing your knees up and shaking everything out, kicking, moving your arms, loosening up. All the energy, get it out. All the negative energy, bring in the positive. And then come to happy baby. So grabbing a hold of the inner blades of the feet and rock your baby, or just hold it still. And you can gently invite one leg to straighten, perhaps your right leg to straighten, and your baby, and bringing it back through center and straightening your other leg, your left side, as you find this to be peaceful for you and your body, what you need. And then coming out of this, perhaps a hug in, perhaps a roll on your spine, up and down, side to side. And to finish our practice, taking what you need. I like to do sometimes a shoulder stand, taking that to a plow pose. Maybe you even want to find a gentle headstand. Go ahead and kick out that energy, and then let your legs sink down, lengthen your body, releasing, melting into the mat, and taking a moment to find what you need now. Maybe it's just a hug in. Relaxing, breathing, knowing that our next place will be our Shavasana after we take a few more breaths here. I'm going to try to flex and point and come into a shoulder stand. Lifting my legs straight up, supporting my back. And then bringing my legs over to that plow pose, keeping my chin tucked to my chest. And gently coming back up to that shoulder stand. You can bend and shift. You can come into the splits. Go back to the plow, one leg at a time. Marching it out, finding the fluid motion of your legs. Doing what you need for your body as we finish today. And gently bringing your legs down, making your way flat to the mat, getting ready for our stillness in Shavasana. Perhaps getting a blanket, a pillow to put under your legs, an eye pillow to cover your eyes, so you can tune in to our final place, the best pose in yoga, Shavasana. and gently finding your way to your right side or your left side, and coming up to your seated meditation pose as we close our practice today. A reading of the Tao says, in thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In leading, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. Namaste.